Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Cindy, okay? She heads for the door and leaves Margo and I on the microphone looking at the front end of that big Ford. This is the Magnum Mutter open-class mud bog machine. It's a 1932 Ford powered by a 454 Chevy engine, bored out to 472 cubic inches, fuel injected, running on alcohol. Margo, this guy's serious.
And the tread pattern on that tire, he's got a lot of serious cleats to get traction on.
Valued at over $25,000. Tractor treads built by Firestone Tires, the Magnum Mutter. Oh, look out! 454 looks like a blown 454. Fuel injected and blown. I could be mistaken, but that's what it looks like. As those stacks open up, and here he goes. Trying to beat 408. He's got the gas. And he's through it. And heading for the... Oh, he's into the net, and the net stops him and holds. Whoa, mama! Here's the start again. Look at four-wheel drive, spewing the rooster tails in the air, rocking and rolling down through the mud. 3.97 seconds all the way through. A beautiful job of driving by Rick Payne of Persia, Iowa. There it goes into the net. Now that's the net that they're using. He locks the brakes up and slams into the net. This is the River Rat. Billy Sharp, the driver, and an interesting background. He's a deputy sheriff, Margo.
These guys have to have a real job. There's some money in this racing, but not enough to make a living on.
Billy Sharp has been racing for 13 years. It's a 1934 Dodge pickup running a 460 cubic inch Chevy on alcohol, fuel injected. This thing is going to haul itself down the line. Let's see what he does. Here's the start, the River Rat. Billy Sharp, a deputy sheriff from Plattsmouth, Nebraska. And here he goes. And he bogs down and does not make it through.
He's really at a disadvantage with that shorter wheelbase, and he's opting for those tractor-style tires. They spare no expense when it comes to customizing. He's got a red tinted Lexan windshield there he's peering through.
And here they go towing him out, the River Rat. That's a good idea, earplugs for that little child, because the ground and the walls vibrate when these big machines start up. And this is the Old Red Rocket of Tom Baldabuck of Seward, Nebraska. This is a 1932 Ford Victoria body, and he said it's a real body from a 32 Ford with a Chevy small block engine, alcohol fuel injected. And there are the tires, the all-important tires.
Tom's 37 years old. That makes him the veteran of the entire field here tonight. He's been racing for 9 years.
He used to drag race a car that was named the Old Red Rocket, and when he got into mud bogging, he kept the name. He's in gear. Safety cable hooked up to the back. And here we go, the Old Red Rocket. Blasting down through the mud, and he makes it all the way. He's got it. Hooks up and goes right into the nets. So the Old Red Rocket makes it all the way through. Tom Baldabuck of Seward, Nebraska, 37 years old. Another look at it. Front wheels skip across the mud. Margo, he's got a good one. 5.68 seconds all the way through. Third fastest so far.
Now the racers have an option to pick their lines at the starting gate, so he can opt to start into somebody else's tracks or pick his new line.
The Old Red Rocket, 5.68 seconds. And this is Magnum Force, one of the overwhelming favorites because he is yet to lose a U.S. Hot Rod Association open class mud bog. These guys are serious, Margo King.
A Chevy alcohol fuel injected with a little field blower. This is without a doubt the most powerful motor in the field.
1,750 horsepower, ladies and gentlemen, fed through a turbo 400 automatic transmission. These are brothers, Perry and Kurt Fisher, out of Jefferson City, Missouri.
Now, they only have 3 years of experience under their belt, but when it comes to sophistication and equipment, they hit the field. This is a highly technical frame situation they've put together, their main objective, and they realize that no matter how fast their motor may be, if they can't get that horsepower to the rear wheels, it doesn't do them any good.
Whoa, mama, the ground is shaking as Kurt Fisher checks his straps. Gets set, checks the neck brace, the neck safety brace there, and he comes up on the line. Magnum Force, and it is indeed that. Where we just got, Nitro Express has been scratched. Here's Magnum Force, here's the start. Look at this guy go. He is heading through the mud and heading for the wall. and slows it down right before he hits that net. And he thinks he's won this thing, and the crowd agrees. They are standing and cheering this young man from Jefferson City, Missouri. Look at him. 3.17 seconds. And it is almost a full second off the fastest time. Another look at him, ladies and gentlemen. A record-setting run. Look at the front wheels come off the ground.
The objective is to keep that car planed up, just like a boat taking off in the water, because they got to keep those front wheels high and just skimming along the top, and all the drive and horsepower is done to that rear end.
Look at the body go up and down, Margo. He's through it now. He's slamming on the brakes. Look, he's locked up all four wheels to try to avoid this concrete wall right in front of him.
And it worked.
It worked, thank goodness. Whoa. All right, here is another one of the favorites. This is the Chalco Express of Chalco, Nebraska. Bill Stark, the Stark brothers. 29 years old, has been racing for 3 years. He's in construction. This is a 454 Chevy-powered home-built special with a Pro Fogger nitro system and nitrous oxide, 467 cubic inches Chevy. Army military automatic transmission.
Even those wheels were hand-built. They split regular regular truck tires in half, added a spacer in the middle to make them oversized. This is a labor of love.
He's got to beat 3.17 Margo Magnum Force, and here he goes. The Chalco Express, and he's just sideways. That's going to cost him. He's off the track into the deep mud. Oh, the Chalco Express gets off into the deep, sticky stuff, and he is not going to set any speed records. He's going to make it through. The ground is vibrating, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like a 7.0 on the Richter scale, but he's through. Let's look at the standings at this point. Magnum Force of 3.17 in the lead. Second is Magnum Mutter with 397. Then third would be Don King's Silver Bullet with 461. Something Black 2, the name, as he comes up on the line. 29 Ford Model A body with a 465 Chevy and nitrous oxide. Let's see what happens. Here we go. He launches off the line fast. Now trips way down, but he makes it through. Yes! He's got it all the way through. Oh, this is Keith Addison, the owner-driver. It's a 1947 Willys Funny Car. 427 Chevrolet running a nitrous oxide and alcohol. Square tube frame, home-built chain drive transfer case. More economical, a chain drive rather than gear transfer case. Fuel-altered dragster. Keith Addison, the owner and builder. He's out of Dewey, Oklahoma. Look at the little headlights painted on the front. He's going for it. Look out, mama. Here we go. And he's through it. Beautiful. Oh, he's completely into the net. Let's take another look at it. Keith Addison. The Dewey, Oklahoma high-anxiety machine. Look at him rocking and rolling through the mud. Front wheels lifting on the top, coming back down, up again, and he launches himself across that finish line. Now he's supposed to shut down. Let's see if he locks the wheels up. He's through it completely. And into the net, and his time, 3.35 seconds. He has gone into second. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more mud bog drag right after this.